When your heart begins to race, when your chest tightens and your breath becomes a shallow, desperate gasp, when 1,000 what-ifs storm the fortress of your mind, there is an escape. Not an escape from reality, but a profound and immediate escape into it. Anxiety is a ghost, a masterful liar that lives only in the future, a future that does not exist. It is a phantom that feeds on thoughts of what might go wrong, what could happen, what you can't control, stealing the peace of the only moment that is ever real, now. It whispers poison into your ear, convincing you that its catastrophic stories are your destiny. But in the present moment, where your body lives, where your breath moves, anxiety has no power. Its illusions evaporate under the light of pure awareness. There is an ancient Shaolin technique, so simple it feels radical, that severs anxiety's connection to your mind instantly. It is not a complex thought, not a mantra you must repeat, but a primal, physical shift that pulls you back from the roaring storm and places you firmly in your own unshakable center. Before we reveal this profound yet simple method, if you've ever felt this overwhelming spiral, if you've ever felt trapped by your own thoughts, take a moment to subscribe and like this video. It helps us create more content to restore peace and clarity to those who need it. And let us know in the comments if this is a battle you fight, or if you know someone who has used a similar technique to find their calm. Understand this deeply: the anxious mind is an ungrounded mind. It is a tree with no roots, tossed around by the slightest wind of worry, believing every gust is a hurricane that will tear it from the earth. Your thoughts are not you. They are simply events in consciousness, clouds passing through the vast sky of your being. But when you are anxious, you forget you are the sky, you believe you are the storm. You lose the sacred connection to the one thing that is always, unfailingly, in the present, your body. You are floating in a chaotic sea of mental projections, lost in a fog of fear, and you have forgotten that you carry an anchor capable of holding you steady through any tempest. The human mind, in its default state, will always search for problems to solve, even creating them out of thin air. It is a survival mechanism from an ancient time, now gone haywire in a modern world. It will rehearse past pains and pre-live future disasters with vivid, terrifying detail. To fight the mind with the mind is to add more waves to an already turbulent ocean, it is to fuel the fire you are trying to extinguish. The solution, therefore, is not to think your way out of anxiety. The solution is to drop out of the mind altogether. The technique, taught by masters like Shi Heng Yi through generations, is this: feel your feet. That is all. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, in a crowded room, at your desk, or lying in bed at 3 a.m. as the demons of doubt dance in your head, the moment you feel that familiar wave of anxiety begin to swell, stop. Stop analyzing, stop fighting, stop resisting, stop thinking. Bring your entire awareness on a journey down, out of the noisy labyrinth of your head, down through your chest and your torso, and pour it entirely into the soles of your feet. Feel the ground beneath you as if for the first time. Is the floor hard and cool? Is the carpet soft? Feel the subtle texture of your socks against your skin, the firm pressure of your shoes encasing your feet. Feel the solid, undeniable weight of your body pressing down, connecting you to the vast, stable energy of the earth. Wiggle your toes. Sense each one individually. Can you feel the space between them? Don't search for a special feeling. Just notice what is already there. Your feet are always in the present moment. They cannot be in next week's meeting or yesterday's argument. They are here. Now. By placing your full, undivided attention there, you are performing a sacred act of alchemy. You are forcing your consciousness to leave the imaginary, fear-soaked future and return to the tangible, truthful, and peaceful reality of the now. This is not a distraction, it is a profound realignment. The mind is like the sky, it can be filled with dark storm clouds, flashing lightning, and roaring thunder. It is vast, wild, and ever-changing. The body, when grounded in the earth, is like a mountain. The storm may rage in the sky, the winds may howl and the rains may pour, but the mountain remains unmoved, solid, majestic, and still. It does not fight the storm, it simply allows it to pass, knowing its own nature is permanence and strength. By rooting your awareness in your feet, you are not trying to stop the storm. You are choosing to become the mountain. You are acknowledging the chaos of the mind but refusing to identify with it. You are shifting your sense of self from the fleeting, fearful thoughts to the deep, abiding presence of your physical being. Energy flows where attention goes. This is an unbreakable law. When your attention is locked in the spiral of anxious thoughts, you are feeding the storm with your life force. When you consciously move your attention to your feet, you withdraw that energy from the mind and you root it in the unshakable stability of the earth. The storm, starved of its fuel, begins to quiet. The clouds, deprived of their power, begin to dissipate on their own. This practice is not just a quick fix for a panic attack. It is a fundamental retraining of your entire being. The more you practice this simple act of returning, the more you build a new spiritual and neurological habit. You are carving a new riverbed for your consciousness to flow through, one that leads to the quiet ocean of presence, not the rapids of anxiety. You are teaching your system that your home base is not in your head, but in your body, connected to the earth. Your center of gravity shifts from the chaos of thought to the stillness of being. When you live from this grounded state, you can observe your thoughts without being swept away by them. You can face life's challenges not from a place of trembling fear, but from a foundation of solid presence. Decisions become clearer. Your breath deepens naturally. Your intuition becomes sharper, because its quiet voice is no longer drowned out by the shouting of fear. You are no longer a leaf in the wind. You are the tree, deeply rooted, able to bend in the storm without breaking, forever present and alive in the simple, profound reality of now. True power is not the absence of fear, but the deep, cellular knowledge that you have an anchor that is stronger than any storm. And that anchor is always, and instantly, available to you. It is the ground right beneath your feet.